Hi, my name is Terrestrial. I am a Twitch partner and full-time content creator, and I am so excited for today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you all of my favorite apps to use as a content creator on Canva. Also, I will say that a few of these apps are only for Canva Pro. If you don't have Canva Pro, oh my lord, it's literally the best thing ever. Gives you access to all kinds of stuff, not only just apps, clip art, music, videos, photos, you name it. Canva Pro has got it covered. If you're thinking, ooh, Canva Pro, that sounds cool, let me try it out. I do have my affiliate link down in the About section, ready to be used. You can try Canva Pro for free for 30 days. Don't forget, if you're liking the content, if you're enjoying the vibes, if you found this video useful, please like and subscribe, it helps a ton. So let's go ahead and dive in. I am so excited to show y'all these apps, and I hope you find them useful too. So when first starting to use apps, you can pretty much just find them all within your canvas while you're working on Canva. But I do recommend going and taking a look at all the apps Canva has to offer in their designated apps section. To find a list of all the apps, navigate to your home screen of Canva, go over to your left sidebar, and go down to Discover Apps. From here, you can explore all the apps that Canva has to offer. Pretty much, I just focus on the photo editing apps and also the ones aimed more towards creating content, but they do have apps aimed to help you manage your content, scheduling, looking at insights, but most of those are connections to other accounts that you might have. For instance, Sizzle is another website that you could have an account on to manage your content and the engagement of your content. But you do have to like sync up your accounts and stuff. I don't have accounts for any of these things, so I pretty much don't use them. If you do though, more power to you, absolutely use it. So the first app that we're gonna talk about today is the app of all apps. This is the app that I use literally all the time, and the reason I signed up for Canva Pro, to be honest. But that app is the background remover. This thing is a lifesaver. I use it all the time. It is so much more simple than using Photoshop or any other photo editing software. I just do it all through Canva. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to use this. Typically, I would just do this within Canva, but I'm gonna show you how you can access it through the app list. Go ahead and press Use a New Design. You can do any kind of size. I think I'm gonna do like a typical presentation size. And honestly, since we use the app portal, it's gonna go ahead and pull up a random stock photo and remove the background. But look how easy it is. If it does mess up though, you can press Erase and Restore, and I'm gonna show you what that looks like right now. So to access the background remover from within your canvas on Canva, go ahead and bring up a picture that you want to remove the background from. Click on it, and then go to Edit Image. Now from here, this is where I pretty much access all of the apps that I use. You can see that background remover is very prominently displayed in my recently used because I use it all the time. But if it's not there, it's pretty much probably going to be somewhere obvious in your Edit Image tab. Go ahead and press background remover. It'll do its thing. Ooh, that was really quick. Sometimes it can take a minute. It looks pretty good, but I do see a little area by my arm that we're gonna go fix. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in, and then we're gonna use the tools that are right here in the left sidebar. So these are very self-explanatory. The Erase and Restore tools, erase and restore. So we're gonna be using the Erase tool. Go ahead and click on it. You can adjust the brush size to be larger or smaller. We're gonna get it kind of small so we can get in here. And I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in even more because this is such a tiny little area, and make my brush even smaller. But it literally just erases stuff. It's very self-explanatory. So let's say you mess up erasing something, or the image takes out stuff it shouldn't have. You can use Restore. So I'm gonna click Restore, and it does exactly that. It stores the original photo behind it. Now this is just my wall. There we go. There's some like door and stuff so you can actually see what it does. I'm gonna go ahead and erase this though. But this is a super handy dandy tool. I literally use it all the time, and I kid you not, this was the reason that I signed up for Canva Pro, because it is just so useful and so quick. So we have our picture with background removed. I'm gonna show you my second favorite app that I use all the time, especially for YouTube thumbnails and other social media content, especially for things when I'm talking about my affiliate ships, I'm announcing some kind of event like a subathon or a charity stream or something. So let's get to it. Going back to our list of apps, and again, you can access all of these through Canva, but we're going to be using shadows. Now, shadows is something I use all the time. It's great for like Canva's example right here. It's great for products. It's great for adding that outline that you see on a lot of YouTube thumbnails that makes your picture almost look like a sticker or something. So that's what we're going to be using. I'm gonna go ahead and jump back into Canva though and access this through my canvas. Go ahead and click your image that you want to add a border to. Go back to edit image and scroll down to shadows. Now, there's all kinds of different shadows you can use. Dropped, angle, curved, do whichever one floats your boat. I typically use glow all the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on glow. And glow does exactly how it sounds. It adds a little glow of even thickness around your entire image. Now, this is not what we want. We want like a border, more of a defined border. Go ahead and click glow again. And here you can mess with the size, transparency, and blur and color of your glow. To get that thick border, I go ahead and set the transparency all the way to 100, and then my blur all the way to 0, so that you have a thick line that surrounds your entire image. I'm also going to increase the size to whatever I see fit. Typically, I like to go a little bit thicker than I probably should. I'm thinking like right here looks okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and change the color to white. So now you have a nice little border that looks like a sticker or something around your image, and it really helps your image pop off the YouTube thumbnail or whatever the heck you're creating instead of just leaving this flat. Go ahead and press apply. And look, you've got your doodad. You're ready to roll. So this next app we're going to use is called Smart Mockups, and it is fantastic for merch designing. If you're making merch within Canva and you want to see what something's going to look like on a shirt, a cup, a poster, a phone wallpaper, whatever the heck floats your boat, you can absolutely do this in Smart Mockups. I'm going to go ahead and go into my canvas to show you what I mean. So go ahead and pull up a merch design, whether it's a photo or something that you've made in Canva. Click on it and go to edit image. If you scroll on down, you can find the Smart Mockups section. I typically press see all so that I can go grab the cup design and the shirt design. So this is where it gets fun. I'm gonna go ahead and press a mug. And you can see that it did a pretty good job of placing the image on the mug, though it is a little big. The cool thing is you can go ahead and press mug again, and you can actually edit how the image is placed on the mug. So right now it's set to fill. I'm gonna go to custom, though you could press fit and it'll attempt to fit it itself. I like to go over to custom so that I have control over everything pretty much. And you can mess with the size if you want to make it smaller. Maybe you want it more down or more up. You can also do that and also place it on different sides of the cup. So I think this is really rad. And if you even have a cup, maybe you have access to black mugs, you can change the mug to black or whatever color that you have access to and see how your design will look. So that's super handy dandy, especially for cups, though it's really useful when you're trying to decide what a shirt's going to look like. Since the shirts are automatically set to fill, you will probably have to move your image around to make it look how you want it to. So the same kind of deal. You can press shirt again, you can go to custom, and I'm gonna go ahead and make this significantly smaller, even a little bit smaller, and then also move it up on the shirt so it's more on the chest. But look how cool this is. You can literally see what your shirt is probably going to look like once you get it into your merch shop and stuff, without having to go through the hassle of downloading the design, putting it in the shop, creating an image, and all that jazz. You can do it all through Canva. Something else that I really like about Smart Mockups is they do have models that you can also see your design on. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these, and it'll automatically generate the picture with your design on it. Now, obviously, the design is not where we want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and press this again and do the same kind of thing with the custom stuff. I'm gonna make this smaller, even smaller, and move it further up the shirt and kind of think about where I want the placement to be. This is so cool because then you can see how your design will lay on like a real body, on curves, and not just a flat t-shirt. Another app that I find super useful is Frames, especially for promotional content. So I'm talking like subathons, charity streams, things where you're having to put words on whatever you're creating. I love to put a frame around my photos. So I think Frames is a relatively new app that Canva has added, but they're pretty cute. They're pretty cute frames that you can use. My personal favorites are the Polaroid, which I'm going to show you right now. Go ahead and navigate into Canva, press your image and press edit image. And you can search for frames. Now, it'll show only 3 coming up, but press select all. And you've got a bunch of different ones that you can use. Personally, I really like to use the Polaroid. I think it's very cute. And you'll see that the crop is not correct, but that's not a problem. Click on Polaroid again, and you can change the crop position. They have other frames too. You could use like this little glitter frame, or they have a film frame. They have all kinds of stuff that you can use. Check it out and see what you think. I think these would be super cute on promotional social media posts. The last app I'm going to show you today is one that is super handy for merch, for websites, for your stream. If you want someone to have a really easy way to access other links inside of some other platform, use a QR code. Canva thankfully has an app that is a QR code generator built right in, and I love it and I use it all the time. So if you scroll down to more, you can see that it's already in my create something new section, but if you have to and you don't see it, just type in QR code and it'll pop up. Go ahead and click QR code and then it'll ask you to enter a URL. So let's say you want to link to your Twitch. I've already got mine saved, so I'm going to go ahead and paste. Then you can just generate a QR code. It's that easy. And if you try to use this, it'll absolutely link to wherever you're trying to go. I also love that this QR code generator lets you change the color of the QR code. So for me, I would like to brand this more, but you want to make sure that the QR code is very contrasted to the background colors so that phones and stuff can pick it up. But I do like that you can change the color so that you can brand it more to whatever your branding colors are. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I really hope you found it useful. If you did, make sure you like. If you have questions, make sure you comment, or you just want to say, yo, that was a pretty good video, thanks for the info. A comment like that would be nice too. Also, if you have other streamer friends or content creators that would love this information, feel free to send them a link to the video. I had so much fun diving into the nitty-gritty. Also, if you would like a super welcoming and positive community to be a part of that loves cozy games and positive vibes and good energy and just all that ish, feel free to come join us on Twitch. I'm live Monday through Wednesday and Friday at 10 a.m. EST. And there's a link to my Twitch channel in the About section as well. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you next time.